Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Alan retired in the Philippines and with my wife Marietta. The very first thing I want to tell you is we have two stories to tell you that's related to Christmas, and I was fascinated what I learned. The first story leads up into the second story. But first, we want to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Speak my wife is shy.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and we wish everybody a happy new year, and we hope next year be better than last year. Your health stays good, and anything else?
Well, that's all.
That's about it. Okay.
That's
And this is December 25th, of course, year 2024, just for the record. Okay, now we're going to get right to the first story. Like I said, it leads to the second story, and I'm just fascinated about this and wanted to share it with you. Maybe you can share it with your grandkids or whatever. So I'm going to have my wife read this for what we've learned. Okay, go ahead, honey.
The birth of a timeless carol. In 1818, in the quaint Austrian village of Oberndorf, a young Catholic priest, Joseph Mohr, faced a dilemma. The church's organ was damaged and Christmas Eve services were approaching. Mohr turned to Franz Xaver Gruber, the church's choir director and music teacher.
So basically, this is the birth of a very famous song. I'm sorry, go ahead, honey.
Gruber composed a melody for guitar inspired by Mohr's poem Stille Nacht, means Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Yeah. The song's soothing quality captivated the congregation during its premiere at St. Nicholas Church. A song global journey, Silent Night spread throughout Austria and Germany, translated in multiple languages. By the early 20th century, it had become a beloved international carol. World War I divided Europe in 1914. Europe was embroiled in conflict. The Western Front stretched across France and Belgium.
This is the second story. Go ahead.
With opposing trenches often mere yards apart. The Christmas truce of 1914, on Christmas Eve, German troops decorated their trenches with lights, trees, and festive decorations.
Yeah.
They sang Stille Nacht. Their voices carrying across no man's land. British soldiers responded with English carols, including Silent Night.
So, in other words, the Germans decorated in front of their bunkers and trenches. Mm-hmm. They're only 50 yards, 100 yards apart. Very, very close. Those weapons back then didn't reach very far. They could actually see each other. It's not like the modern wars now. So when the Germans started decorating up front, the British, there's some French there with them too, the British started decorating and putting things on their trench walls. And you go ahead. What else you got?
British soldiers responded with English carols, including Silent Night.
Okay, yeah. What's it say here?
A spontaneous ceasefire as the night wore on soldiers on both sides cautiously emerged from the trenches. Gift exchanges began.
Okay, hold up 1 second. What happened was the Germans started singing the song Silent Night. Then the British and French started singing Silent Night simultaneously on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
So they created a temporary truce. So then they started putting gifts upon the walls in front of each other. And what she's saying now is that they cautiously approach each other to exchange gifts.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and
Gift
continue.
exchanges began. Number 1, cigarettes and tobacco.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 is chocolate and fruit. And number 3, coins and postcards.
Coins and postcards?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Then number 4 is whiskey and sausages.
Whiskey and sausage. Yeah, that's what the Germans offered. Okay.
And enemies turned brothers briefly forgot their differences. Soccer, carols, and burials.
Okay, so they
Is this
played
another
soccer.
story again?
Yeah, they played soccer. They sang Christmas carols, and they took time out to bury the dead. Okay.
Jointly. Soldiers played impromptu soccer matches, sang together, and jointly buried fallen comrades. This extraordinary display of unity transcended languages and borders. Resumption of hostilities. Within days, commanders ordered troops back to their positions. Artillery fire resumed, and the war continued, yet the Christmas truce left an indelible mark.
Can you imagine that? But here you are fighting, killing each other.
Yeah.
And come Christmas, they end up singing Silent Night, and they had a temporary truce. They exchanged gifts. They played soccer together, and everything. And then that only lasted 24 to 48 hours, and then they all had to go back to duty and start shooting and killing each other. That is amazing. I just couldn't get over this story.
Yeah. Me too. I don't know why it happened.
Well, war is crazy. It's just insane.
Because within days, the commanders ordered troops back to their positions.
Yeah, I'm surprised they even did, but they had no choice. The commanders would shoot them if they didn't go back killing each other. Either way, you're dead. I don't know. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, what's next? I'm sorry.
The legacy of peace. The 1914 Christmas truce and Silent Night serve as powerful reminders.
Yes.
Number 1, humanity amidst conflict. Enemies can find common ground.
Enemies can find common ground is right.
Number 2,
That's important.
music's universal language. Silent Night transcended borders.
Yes.
And number 3, peace, enduring spirit. Even amidst war, unity is possible.
Yes. Yeah, I hope these other countries, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, all those, I wish they would learn by this, find peace, not war. It's just, the times we live in now are very dangerous. Look at Israel and Palestinians. It's crazy. Find peace, find love. I don't understand,
We don't find love and peace anymore because of hatred, I think.
Hatred, greed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, what's next here?
And the story of Silent Night and the WW1 Christmas truce teaches valuable lessons.
Yes, it does. It's a good story.
Number 1, compassion knows no borders.
Right, compassion.
Number 2, music unites.
Yes, music
And
unites.
number 3, peace is worth striving for.
That's right. Very well. I think that's the last of it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just wanted to share that story. It's...
1914, huh?
Yeah. Way back in
And
1914. That I just can't
so-
imagine what they went through.
That
You know.
was 1914 was the World War One,
World War One, right?
and 1942 was the World War Two.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Wow.
I'm not exactly sure where it started. 41, 40, 41.
I think 41.
Yeah. But that, I hope you pass this story. You can get better information off from Google, you know.
Yeah.
But we just want to share the brief history of this and to pass on to others and try to work for peace and, you know, work out the enemies, your neighbors,
It's funny. As the
family.
night wore on, soldiers on both sides continuously emerged from their trenches.
That's amazing. Yeah. I can imagine what those people went
Yes,
through.
the Christmas truce of 1914.
Yeah.
Goodness. When
But I like the story about Silent Night. You know, the organ was out of commission, and the priest needed a song for Christmas Eve service. Needed it really quick, and
yeah,
one of the people that he turned to said, "Grab your guitar and make up a song." And he took it out of a poem, Silent Night, and that's the number one song. That's the most. That song is, how do you say this? The most translated song in history into many different languages than any other song in the world. It brought lots of peace to the world, even in the wars like
Silent
World
Night.
War One. You know, and I hope it continues that way. Well,
more turn to France, Sava Garber. So it's more. Joseph Moore
Joseph Moore.
is the priest, Catholic priest.
Oh, he was
He's a Catholic priest.
Yeah.
And then Franz Xaver Gruber, the church choir director and music teacher, is Franz Xaver Gruber. What's that?
Franz Xavier Gruber. Yeah,
I don't know.
he was the main one who
The
did
church.
that
He
song.
is the church choir director.
Oh, church choir director, yeah.
Yeah, and
He did very
music
well.
teacher.
If he only knew the legacy he left behind on that song to this day, you know.
Maybe we need to search for that.
Yeah, really. Okay, well, again, we want to say Merry Christmas. And the ones that aren't Christians, happy holidays. We wish you a good New Year that's coming, and
And
stay safe, find peace. Let's stop all this, you know, attacking each other. Or let's. I don't know what to say, honey.
Say that to the Marines.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, hope you see you in our next videos, and we'll say bye for now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye for now. See you again
Okay.
later.
Okay. Bye bye.